Hello there and welcome back to the realm and the wonderful world of Crusader Kings 2 Warhammer. We are playing the modification Geheimnisnacht, and in case you don't know, my name is Burton. So here we are, the northern snows have fallen and the land of Nagaroth goes quiet. We reside in the 6 cities of our land. Our people travel in underground tunnels in order to surprise our foes. One such surprise happened a moment ago over here in the Sea of Chill, where we put down some raiders. Unfortunately, some more have appeared on Ulkimar. Just so you get an idea of the expanse of our scope, here we are, we've recently conquered the lands here in Chimesia, and it looks like they're not too displeased about it. So we're going to quickly call up some troops. I say that, we don't have any to call up. Why not? Where are all the troops? We may have to get someone from the city. No one to raise, this is odd. Apart from the land. Oh, here we go. We will do it from Hageneth. 3,000 should be more than enough. And here we'll be taking out these people here. So where to go next? Scythonia looks a worthy candidate. It's continuing down south, then possibly onto Arnheim. And then maybe we'll talk to the Greenskins and see if they want to form an alliance with us. They'd be foolish not to. And then these will suffer. We have to quickly have a look here. We've got a strong claim on a lot of places. Where are these places? Yeah, that's fine. So on all of these places we can take. That is fine by me. So someone mentioned that I may not be able to have children, and you know what? Possibly you're right. There is a trait, Malaketh. Now Malaketh there, as you can see, fertility minus 1000. It doesn't mean it's impossible, it means it's extremely unlikely. However, we have his mother wife. That's right, mother wife, Marathi. And she has 2 traits which will somewhat help us a little bit. She has Hedonist, plus 20%. And then she has Lustful, also plus 20%. So really, if you think about it, it's just a minus 960% modifier we have as a couple. So, you know, there's a chance. But look how old we are. We do live for a good long time, and I don't plan on dying anytime soon. Now we can create a title. It's the Kingdom of Riden. We need to have control of it, and we need prestige. So we need prestige, gold and piety. That's the piety we're waiting on right now, because right now we control 21 out of the 22 requirements, so we've got 95% of what we actually need. Now let's not multitask. We're going to go ahead and just take care of these guys first. We'll need to think about getting our people working, our councilmen. So going back to our capital, did we lose many? We didn't lose too many at all. We're going to set you to work though there. We're also going to let's start collecting taxes. Is it worthwhile building anything? So we've got castle walls, we've got a castle shipyard, we get plus 7 on the galleys for that. It might be worthwhile us doing that. Currently we don't have too many. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to shipyard. And that'll get us a little bit more. Next we want to have a look at possibly generating some claims. Now I'm fairly confident that we'll be able to take these lands, as you can see they're all an elven race. Obviously that's the Kadai, so we're starting to go into some other territory here. These guys are obviously of the same religion as us. So it's good. It's good that we're pushing ourselves down now. The Kadai, they're going to have some trouble soon. They don't know what's about to happen. In fact, it looks like they're half and half, Kadai. Their lands are already split, so the lands of Sithonia are already split there. One thing I did forget last time is we've got this little city standing alone. I don't like this. Let's offer vassalization. They still say no. So as soon as we take care of them over there, we're going to take this little city. They think that we've forgotten about them, but you know what? We haven't. We're fully aware of what they are. Some inheritance is going on there. We're not going to have a look too much into that, because if we stop to have a look at every piece of inheritance, it would take us a good long time. And they've moved. Where have they gone to? Well, that was pointless. Get yourselves back there then. And we're going to take that city first. So let's go ahead, disband that. Now this one, this city here, Draith or Arkolf it looks like. They should prove a problem. Let's just declare war. Now we could go for subjugation, or we could go for this. Why are we going for subjugation? Alright, okay. We're just going to go for the jour. No, in fact, no, we'll go for subjugation. Let's go for that. There we go, so we're at war once again. 300, 200, 300. Should that be enough to take them, do you think? They've got 900 men, possibly not. Let's call up a little bit of reinforcements. Now that should be enough. So really the people down here, 326, are just going to hold the men here. They're actually moving. Let's go ahead and get everyone else moving. Everyone will join us in due course. So they're moving quite... Oh, they've stopped now. Now they're heading for the 300. That's fine. We'll use you as pawns. They'll be there on the 5th of Jahadurang. Yeah, so I assume that's after Naxhaven. I don't know. We will see. We'll disband them because we've held them up long enough by now. And the troops have gotten together. So we've got 1,261 of them on their way, led by Sanath. That reminds me as well, we have to look at Crown Authority and centralisation possibly. And we'll do that after we declare our next war. In the meantime, the battle has begun, and it's not going too bad. Their flank is already broken. We are there with a volley tactic. They are there with a harass tactic. So our centre will probably gonna break. However, we do have our flanks are intact. Yeah, our centre's broken. Our flanks are moving in for the kill. That should be it. There we go, so we got a victory there and then, and we got ourselves a prisoner. So the prisoner itself, it is, oh, it's no one of much importance. And we're going to go ahead and start besieging. Lord Exra of Garbis has provided me with proof that Lord Umarel of Nagas has been viciously slandering me. How should I use this information? Well, firstly, where are you, sir? You are all the way over there. I'm going to keep this information to myself, or maybe I should threaten him. Is there any factions going on right now? So, we have a few factions. Elective succession, it appears to be. And this could prove problematic. We've got independence. We're going to have a good look at them, but let's threaten the man for now. Like I said at the start, he's just laughed off the evidence, refusing to stop meddling. Okay, you will regret this. We will mark him as someone of interest, someone we are going to be keeping a close eye on. So while we are besieging the city that we forgot about, let's have a look at, you know what, it might be worthwhile to have a look at the factions now. So we've got 3 faction leaders. First one, elective succession in Nagrath. That's Prince Rakath the Cruel. So where are you, Rakath? So he's all the way over here. I would like to try and stop him. Could we imprison the man? We could, but it would lower all our vassals' opinions of him. So maybe it should be worthwhile. Can we start a plot? Or maybe even kill them out? So possible plot power 209%. Now, some usurpings going on there. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and actually kill him. And we're about to find out if we chop off the heads, will the body die? So we'll invite him to the plot. 72. I think we'll keep it between the 4 of us with hope that that will take care of that. So let us mark them as a person of interest. Independence faction. In fact, let's mark these as well. We'll probably have to do the same. So who dares independence? Arif. So why would you want independence is what I say. Wrong government type. So it seems they're not very happy with me ruling or how I've chosen to rule right now. There are a lot of people, so let's see if we can just encourage them to leave. Spymaster, where are you? Right, okay. Vassals discouraged from joining faction, nobles encouraged to join faction. We may want to do that. Do we do that in our capital or do we do that there? I'm not sure on this one. We'll do it in the capital for now because we're protecting ourselves somewhat. There we go. Right, so that's us dealt with that for a little bit of time right now. Our vassal opinion, we always have to keep an eye on that. It's not too bad at this very moment. An intriguing scheme, they will back us. Excellent. So this hopefully will be over soon. So 141 is the plot power. What do we have to do for cast magic on the battlefield? Oh, do we just simply need to be in a war? We can craft a magic item. What would we get with that? Let's try this. So the High King Malketh, myself, is going to try and craft a magic item. It's going to cost us 250 gold, but what would it be? Using gold, it is possible to craft powerful magic tools to aid you. What do you wish to craft? So we have a choice. We can get a sword, an amulet, or a potion. Or we can show more options or leave the menu. What do we have currently? Currently, what do we have? Well, we've got dragon. What are the more options? A magic ring. One ring to rule them all. I don't know. Let's go for the ring. These are the rings which you can craft based on my current magic level and available gold. A ring of persuasion or a ring of invisibility. Wow, show more options. Let's never mind. I don't want one of those rings. I would like to have a different magic item. We are going to go for an amulet. An amulet of protection. I like that. We're going to go for the amulet of protection. It takes 1 year to build, loses 250 gold. I think we're going to go for that, but let's quickly have a look what the other options would have been. So a sword, a rune sword takes 1 year. Okay. And what else could we have had? It was a potion. A potion of healing. No, we're going to go for the amulet. In fact, what has he already got? I'm sure he had something already. No, that's fine. Amulet, please. Alright, so in 1 year, we will gain our magic amulet. That's a nice little touch. I like being able to do things like that. We can always go raiding. Or hire a sorceress, that costs 500. Open slavery menu. Yeah, we really need to have a look into that. So we don't actually have anyone right now. We can survey Nagorov. Nagorov's survey costs 350 gold. What would that actually do though? Well, some interesting things there to do. Unfortunately, we've got 18 threats, which isn't surprising knowing what's happening right now. A hell of a lot of plots are going on. We're just going to auto-stop them. We're going to make our Spy Master, Drakura, she's going to earn her wage. And as long as she makes herself useful, she gets to keep her life. So your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I have been appointed as your regent. So my mother wife is my regent, and that's why I'm not at court. So I assume that because I'm off to make a magic ring, that they take over. Some people have been released from a dungeon. Do we really care? What we care about is this place, and this place looks like it's going to take a while for us to do anything with it. So while that's happening, let's have a look at some places to try and generate some claims on. Now we do have the lands of Chaos above us, or Chaos Undivided should I say, that's the religion in that particular area, but they're broken down into the Arkai, the Okai, Bira, and the Jur. I'm not going to say the rest of that, because I muller the language enough as it is. So we have those options, but we also have this little place here. I'm quite interested in it. It's a little tiny island. Idiva, and there's another one here. So I don't know, my co-conspirator, Tristan Rannis, has procured a poisonous viper. So it looks like our plot to kill High Prince Rakaf the Cruel, who is currently leading a faction of elective succession, might die. Just don't point the thing at me. Okay, I'm the big bad witch king and I'm scared of snakes. Okay, well, just like Indiana Jones. Here we go. Cross your fingers. More raiders have arrived. Where have you arrived, you dirty raiders? Aha! Not in our lands. So as we besiege one city and try and take out a faction. Oh, he's been caught. Big Bang has been caught. Poor Big Bang. Got some people wanting to become a spy master as well. Looks like we succeeded. Fanlan Gehandrian has become the new elected High Prince. We'll continue to monitor you. A great house has risen from the forefront as someone has made someone's house extinct. Success. The snake performed its duty with aplomb and pumped High Prince Rakaf full of its deadly venom. Unfortunately, the serpent was caught and the seller has revealed my complicity. So it's good, but it's bad. The faction continues though, however, they do like us a little bit more. Independence faction, we're going to have to keep an eye out on that. So it's interesting to see that even though we're taking a lot of land, our people aren't too happy with the way we run things. I think it's time for us to sort of change some laws. As you can see, you cannot change laws during the Regency. So centralisation. It's important for the liege to grow powerful, but it might be easier to maintain this way. We're going to have a look at these things moving forward. But I believe that is going to be it for this episode. So once again, thank you ever so much for everyone for supporting the series. If I'm forgetting anything or you see any characters of interest that I haven't noticed, because I don't know a lot about this world, please leave some comments, give us some thumbs up for the video so I know that you're liking it, and the next part will be out very, very soon. You guys take care.